Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 21 Career Mode Youth Edition here featuring Saarbrucken. And the season is over. We move on into the next season. We'll see a little recap. We'll see some of the player stats. We'll go through some of the other leagues. We'll see who won some cups. And then we will get right into the offseason, see who we can bring into the Youth Academy to strengthen our side for Bundesliga 2 next season. And we'll get into our first game of the season at the end of it. So let's get started here with the offseason. So we are here in Canada, second month, and Shane Tremblay will be the best player so far, but we'll wait to bring him in, see where he goes in the final month. So we are here in South Africa, second month, and we have found a gem, a $1.8 million evaluation, Patlako Nkosi, 76 to 94. Wish he was a little taller at 6'1", but looks like he could have a good overall and great potential. So we are here in Russia, second month, and we've had two players come in. Anatoly Golovin, 77 to 94, looks like he could be a pretty decent winger. And then we have Abram Mazapov, 52 to 68 overall. We'll bring him into the academy. And because I was not paying attention in simming through the month of May, we did lose three players from the Youth Academy. It is Leonid Petrova, who I don't think I'm too hurt about. We did lose Sasho Andanov, who also I don't remember how good he was, so couldn't have been great. But we did lose Jacob Damnear, but we do have that new goalkeeper from South Africa. Let's go check him out. So the Youth Academy coming along very well. We have Marco Petrov, who looks to be, he could probably push for a bench spot. Same thing with Noah Frank. You know, he's only 15 too, so that's going to look good. Patlako Nkosi, looking good. 63 overall, rate to start with, 17 years of age. Could definitely be a very decent goalkeeper for us. We have Ivanov, who, I mean, these players are it's going to be tough to get them in. We might have to get them in earlier rather than later to make sure they don't come in and expect a ton of game time, but this is looking good for us here. We have some strong players. We will get rid of our Portuguese boy here, just not going to be great on the potential, pretty not great on the overall, so we'll clear out some space, but everyone else looking good here for the academy. So we will take a look at the player stats, and it looks good here. Para, 27 goals on 37 matches. We have DeLonge right behind him, 17 goals. We have Cabin is in there. Who else? Do we have anyone else in there? We've got to have Sullivan, 11 goals, really with no potential to start. He's come along well. We have our assist man, Para, again, 23, Sullivan with 21, Kuhn with 16, DeLonge with 13, and I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive. This is an offense that is firing on all cylinders. Even Ahmed sneaking in on 26 games, on 6 assists and clean sheets. I don't think we had many. Cook with 6 on 37 matches. Not great, but I think this year might be better if we can continue that momentum from last year. So we'll just take a look at some of the leaders here. 27 goals. We saw that. DeLonge with 17, Cabin with 13, Sullivan 11, Kuhn even playing well, and Ahmed coming off the bench. 7 goals, 6 assists. Not a bad season for himself. And I mean, Winkler, he doesn't really put in a ton of stats, but you know, he really came on and changed things for us. Take a look at the assist leaders too. I mean, just an unbelievable season all around here for Saarbrücken. And so we'll take a look at some of the leagues around the world. It's Real Madrid who pick up the Champions League trophy over Atletico Madrid, who's in the semifinals. Liverpool and Spurs. I mean, where is the Bundesliga? Dortmund. I mean, Bayern Munich is tough to believe they weren't in there somewhere. Unbelievable. Bayern Munich not in. They went third in the group. That is surprising over Chelsea and Roma FC. Not really, actually, Roma FC. You know who it is. And we'll take a look, though, Europa League as well. See how we may stack up here in oh, here we go. Here's the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich. They lose out to Red Bull Leipzig, so not a bad season for them either. 3-1, and they'll pick up a trophy as well. So we'll go through and take a look at the players' squad report before we head into the new year. As of July 1, DeLonge +6 to a 72, Michael Baker +6 to a 71, potential to be special. Hard to believe DeLonge doesn't have any potential, but maybe we'll see that move next year. Renault, potential to be special, +4 to a 70, Petit +5 to a 69, Cabin +3 to a 69, Cook showing great potential as +3 to a 68, Guillaume +2 to a 68 showing great potential, Ahmed +3 to a 68, Sullivan a +6 to a 67, Vidig a +5 to a 67, Winkler potential to be special +2 to a 65 even though he only played part of the season, +3 for Matsuo up to a 65, Para an exciting prospect +7 to a 64, Marco De Boer +3 to a 64, Kuhn a +5 to a 63, Albasir showing great potential +3 to a 63, Theo Arnold +2 to a 63, James Kelly +4 to a 61, Marin a +3 to a 60, Hunter Gauthier +2 to a 60, Bourgeois who's out on loan up to a 60 now, Lloyd Reese a +3 to a 59, and Rashid Salam, who we just brought in, +4 to a 57 overall. So we are here, final month in Russia, and it has not brought anyone back, so we will move on to another country. And we are here in South Africa, and no one to bring in as of yet, and so we will move on for another country. So we will take a look at Canada, final month, and really the best of them is Shane Tremblay, but we just have so many goalkeepers. We'll hold off and we'll go out for another country. So we will send our scouts back out. It will be Colombia for physically strong, Spain, and New Zealand for 3 months. So we will get into our first preseason game. It will be our normal starting lineup. We'll get right into it. And it will be if we ever get to that menu, a 0-0 draw. And we will go with our backup lineup this time in our second preseason matchup. So we'll roll it out there. And it's a 2-all draw. So final preseason game in the group stages. We'll go with our normal starters. And hopefully we can get a victory. Nope, it's another draw, 1-1. And so before we get into the season here, we will see Vidig will leave us and go to New York City FC. He doesn't really dominate any one position, and he's just going to be looking for too much playing time, so we'll move him on. And then we have Bueller, who will go out on a 1-year loan. And so, as we saw, we have brought in a couple new players for this year from the Youth Academy. The first one being Lucas Bueller, the Switzerland central defensive midfielder, who will go out on a loan, but looks to be a pretty decent player, has some good stats there, so we'll see what he brings here in the future, but he will go out on a loan. We will bring in Ho Yan, a 6'3" right back or center back, so could give us some good physicality, some good jumping, good strength, could definitely play the role that Vidig played, as we will see him out on a transfer. And we have Noah Frank from Austria, good acceleration, good sprint speed for being a 63 overall. If we can get the rest of the stats up there, which I think we can, this could be a very dangerous player coming off the bench for us. So before we get into the season, we will take a look at the team sheets, and we currently sit at a 2.5 star, so we'll see how we compare here. We have Paderborn, who's a 3-star. We have Darmstadt, who's a 3-star as well. Sandhausen, 3-star. Bochum, a 3-star as well. So it looks like we may be towards the bottom. Osnabrück, 2.5 star. Heidenheim, who's a 3.5 star, one of the better teams. Nuremberg, who's going to be a 3-star. Dusseldorf, who's a 3.5 star. Dynamo Dresden at a 2.5 star. And Erzgebirge, we'll figure out these teams. 2.5 stars, so we might be able to stick with it. Ingolstadt, who came up with us, is a 2.5 star. FC St. Pauli is 2.5 star, who I just made Italian. Greuther Fürth, who's a 2.5 star. Hamburg, who's one of the better teams, a 3.5 star team. Hanover, obviously one of the better teams as well, 3.5 stars. Hansa Rostock, a 2-star team. Jan Regensburg, a 2-star team. So we kind of sit maybe mid-table, maybe if we improve a little bit. I think Par is definitely better than a 65 overall as far as his rating, So we'll see how that goes. We currently, though, in about the middle of the table as we get ready for game 1 of the season. And we will get into the first game of the season here against FC St. Pauli. They go with a 3-4-3. Hopefully we can take advantage of that back three with our offense. Let's see what we can do here in Bundesliga 2. And we'll get this one underway. Oh, they get it behind us here. Can we get back in position? Guillaume, good chance there. Cook couldn't make the save though. And 10 minutes into Bundesliga 2, we've let up our first goal. We had good positioning, but they take a good shot near post, and it goes right into the back of the net. Right through the middle here. Big shot, and Cook gets a hand to it from long range. And it'll go out for a corner kick. Baker has the ball here. He'll move it up. Kuhn trying to get behind the defense. Has to cut back inside now. Looking for it into the middle. Has Para going to look for DeLonge, and it's intercepted in the box. No offense to speak of here for Saarbrücken, as we've yet to get a shot away. Top of the box here, dangerous position. We tried to break it up, couldn't do it. Cook knocks it away, and Renault will pick up the loose ball in front of the net. Renault on the outside, trying to push forward here and create some offense for Saarbrücken, as we have not seen a shot, and we give it away again. Top over the top, gets in front of it, a big save by Cook. Cabin gets the loose ball and gets it out to Winkler. Winkler now going to race forward here on the counter, gets it out to DeLonge. DeLonge racing forward. Can we find something here at the end of the half? DeLonge into the box. Can he get the shot away? He does. It's right there. Parra on the loose ball finds the back of the net, and we equalize 1-1 here right at the end of the half. A lucky one there for Saarbrücken, as Parra opens it up with his first goal in the new league and the new season. A great one there. A good save by Cook. Saves it, and we get on the counter quickly. We finally find some offense, and our first shot finds the back of the net. Winkler, he'll get it off to DeLonge. Good play here. Has Parra on the inside. Goes to him. Parra now moves it along Winkler. Winkler into the box. Has a chance to beat the keeper, and does. And we start the second half with a 2-1 lead, as Winkler finds a goal here coming right up the middle. Laid off from Parra. A beautiful play there. It does not get any better than that. Parra just holds it up, drops it into him, and he beats the keeper, who comes off his line, but not in time. It's 2-1 to Saarbrücken. Corner kick here. Goes in. Winkler, a big chance there. They get the header away off the post. Thought Winkler had the block to it. It gets away, and we're off and running again, though. Through the middle, Winkler racing back. Gets a big block to it. Keeps the ball in. Loses it there. It's a chance here for St. Pauli. They'll send a cross in. They could not connect, and they'll miss a chance to score. Into the box here, Winkler applying pressure. Long shot, Cook, another big save. It'll stay in. They'll send it right back in, but Cook settles it down this time. Through the middle there, Petit couldn't win the ball. It's right there on the edge for him. They tap it back to the middle. We can't get in front, and a little soft shot gets lofted right into Cook's hands. Driving edge of the box here, Petit got to get in there and breaks it up nicely. Goes for a corner. Good ball to Kuhn. Lays it off into the middle. Albacir goes into Parra. Parra now looking for it even closer. Cabin right into Parra. Parra going to chase it down. Has an angle. Can he get the shot away? He does, and nets it in the back of the net. 3-1. Saarbrücken take the lead. A 2-goal lead here in the 71st minute. And Parra has his second goal of the season and gets Bundesliga 2 started with a brace here in the first game against FC St. Pauli. Cabin right into the middle. DeBoer has a chance, gets it up. Parra chases down, gets the shot away before the defender can get there, and it's a hat trick on game day 1 for Parra. He'll take a 3-goal game into the books, and Saarbrücken looking like they might belong here in Bundesliga 2. What a way to start the season. 4-1 Saarbrücken. Cabin moves it along to launch here, offsides, but that will do it. That's the end of the game. Game ball goes to Parra as he picks up the hat trick, and we get out of here with 3 points on our first game of the season. So that'll do it for us here in this one, and after one game we sit atop the table here with the goal differential of 3 goals. A beautiful game for Para, a beautiful way to start the season. I'm not sure, I can't remember, I know we looked at it, but I cannot remember what St. Pauli were as far as their rating. I don't believe it was very good, so I think that's a good game to get started with. So we'll see how things go here in the future and how the team progresses, but that will do it for us here in this one to get Bundesliga 2 started. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. This way you can always find out when the newest videos are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.